Catherine, the Princess of Wales, absolutely crushed her royal trip to Italy. The first solo trip that she has done since a break to focus on her health, which carried profound significance, was hugely successful and well received. But most importantly, this trip was a masterclass in positive publicity and mission-focused platform optimization for maximum impact. The princess isn't there for personal publicity. She's using the publicity byproduct of her status to create massive impact for a cause that she is actually championing and delivering results to. Before we get into today's video, I would like to invite you to subscribe if you have not yet already. Click like and hype and leave me a comment down below. Catherine, the Princess of Wales, recently completed a highly publicized 2-day solo visit to Reggio Emilia in northern Italy from May 13 to May 14. This trip marked a massive milestone. It was her first official international tour in nearly 3.5 years and her first working overseas trip since her cancer went into remission. The purpose of the trip was very, very clear. The visit was an international fact-finding mission tied to her work with the Royal Foundation Center for Early Childhood. Catherine chose Reggio Emilia because it is the birthplace of the world-renowned Reggio Emilia approach to early childhood education, which prioritizes child-led, play-based learning, strong community and human relationships, a deep tactile connection to nature and environments. So it's perfectly suited to her mission. It has very clear and obvious purpose, and all the publicity could not avoid the fact that there was a true purpose to the trip and mentioning that purpose just by way of the specific location alone. So it was ingenious from a marketing perspective. On day 1, she had a rapturous welcome. The whole trip was covered just incredibly positively. The princess arrived in the historic Piazza Prampolini and was greeted by hundreds of cheering locals, some holding Union flags. She was officially welcomed by the city's mayor, Marco Massari. She even tested her Italian. She spent a gap year in Florence during her youth and delighted a group of nursery-aged children by introducing herself in Italian, calling herself Caterina. Following this, she took an educational deep dive. She visited the Loris Malaguzzi International Center to meet with leading educators and learn how the child-centered philosophy is applied globally. On day 2, she got her hands dirty, focusing heavily on nature and sustainability. Another on-brand moment for Catherine, whose other champion initiative besides child education and development is certainly nature, time in nature, as well as photography and art. But Catherine visited an agricultural farm stay and the Salvador Allende Nursery School. She also participated in creative recycling. She toured the Remida, a creative recycling resource center that encourages children to use repurposed materials for art and problem solving. Following the conclusion of her tour, Catherine shared a heartfelt personal note on social media, signing it simply with her initial C. Over the past 2 days in Reggio Emilia, I have seen nature and creativity firsthand. They put human connection at the center of a child's world. Thank you to the residents for welcoming me into a culture of care with warmth and generosity. I had such a deeply moving and unforgettable time. And this culture of care ties in perfectly with the early years development projects that she's been working on and the Shaping Us campaign, because that is the very thing that enthusiasts of early childhood development want to push more and see materialize more in the world, which is exactly that, a culture of care. The impact and reception of the trip are equally positive. It was deemed a resounding success by both local and international media. Royal experts noted that the trip signals a ramping up of Catherine's global mission for early childhood development. Local reporters in Italy even remarked on her immense popularity there, noting that the crowds reacted to her with the kind of warmth and adoration historically reserved for Princess Diana's tours. Now let's take a quick look at the fashion. This blue suit was the perfect arrival outfit. I absolutely loved this. A lot of people were talking about the elastic around the back. Now, obviously, Catherine has been through some health challenges. So it's very possible that this is a strategy so that as she continues to recover and potentially, put back on just a little bit of weight, she will have that flexibility there via the elastic band. Rather than investing in things that are really rigid, this allows her to invest in things that are more easily tailored and let out should she have some weight fluctuations as she continues to recover, because she had lost a significant amount of weight due to her health struggles. But I absolutely love this suit. This blue color is so gorgeous on her. I used to have a skirt suit and jacket in the exact same shade. I absolutely loved it. I love that she went for a bright color as well. This was Edeline Lee's Lola blazer. It's a slim cut with notched lapels, a gathered or ruched back waist, flap front pockets, and a single chest pocket with contrasting white fabric covered buttons. Another benefit to the elastic back is the silhouette that it creates. Almost like a peplum effect from the back, which creates more waist definition, which helps it from looking too overwhelming as well on her thin frame. She paired it with coordinating trousers that again are hemmed perfectly, not too wide leg, so they don't look overly voluminous, they look just right. And I love the length of this blazer as well for her. It made a perfect balance for her outfit overall. And the light blue handbag was the perfect choice. This cornflower blue suit is just absolutely gorgeous. And she's wearing one of her favorite Holland Cooper wrap blouses underneath. This brought polish, it brought energy and cheer via the color, and obviously just perfect fashion execution. No notes. This was great. I absolutely loved this outfit. For day 2, she had a skirt and jacket outfit, which again was a really nice choice. Practical and comfortable for a long day of engagements. The skirt is light and flowy, very feminine, absolutely love it, and allows her to shift the vibe for her second day. The first day, when you're going to meeting the mayor and you're being welcomed, you definitely want to have a little bit more of that professionalism. This day is the day that she went out to a little bit more of nature experiences and a little bit more of a casual vibe, and I feel like this outfit hit that balance perfectly. So this is a blazer that she's worn many, many times before, that she paired with a pleated high-waisted midi skirt. And again, I think this was the perfect balance of prioritizing practical choices for the occasion while still keeping it professional and comfortable. Catherine's trip shows exactly how a modern royal uses both policy and presentation to drive a message home. Because remember, just because you say you champion a cause, it takes action to really connect to people and really keep it fresh in people's minds. So this was a perfect, masterful way to do just that. Overall, I think Catherine's trip was a massive success, and I am always so excited and so pleased to see her elevating and bringing awareness to the early childhood development initiatives, because it's something I too am very passionate about. If we start babies and children and young people's lives better, then we will have better society and culture and adults overall. It's so, so, so important. So I'm always so pleased that she is doing such a great job. It truly is wonderful and essential. And her fashion, perfection. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a happy day ahead, and I will see you next time. Bye.